Here's something most people get completely wrong about strawberries. They think they're basically just candy from nature, sweet, tasty, but not really doing much for your health. Just sugar wrapped in red. But what if I told you that eating strawberries regularly could sharpen your memory, protect your heart, reduce inflammation, stabilize your blood sugar, and even help prevent cancer? And we're not talking about eating buckets of them. We're talking about a reasonable serving that fits into a normal, healthy diet. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video, you're going to look at strawberries completely differently. This isn't just a sweet treat. It's one of nature's most powerful health foods hiding in plain sight. Let's start with what happens in the first few days when you begin eating strawberries regularly. The most immediate effect? Your immune system gets a serious boost. Strawberries are absolutely loaded with vitamin C. 1 cup gives you more vitamin C than an orange. Within 24 to 48 hours of eating strawberries regularly, your white blood cells, your body's defense army, start working more effectively. Vitamin C helps these cells identify and destroy threats faster. It's like upgrading your immune system's software. But vitamin C isn't working alone. Strawberries also contain powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their bright red color. These antioxidants fight off free radicals, those damaging molecules that attack your cells and speed up aging. People who eat strawberries regularly tend to get sick less often. And when they do catch something, they recover faster. It's not magic. It's just your body having the resources it needs to defend itself properly. After about a week of eating strawberries daily, your cardiovascular system starts benefiting in measurable ways. Strawberries are incredibly heart healthy, and it's not just one nutrient doing the work. It's a powerful combination. The anthocyanins we talked about, they help reduce inflammation in your blood vessels. Inflammation makes your arteries stiff and narrow, increasing blood pressure and heart disease risk. Strawberries help keep those vessels flexible and healthy. Studies have shown that people who eat berries regularly, especially strawberries, have significantly lower rates of heart attacks and strokes. We're talking about real clinical reductions in risk, not just theoretical benefits. Strawberries also help improve your cholesterol profile. They reduce oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the bad kind. When cholesterol oxidizes, it becomes more likely to stick to artery walls and form dangerous plaques. The antioxidants in strawberries prevent that oxidation, keeping your arteries cleaner. And here's something really interesting. Strawberries contain potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure by flushing out excess sodium. Better blood pressure, cleaner arteries, less inflammation. Your heart absolutely loves strawberries. Now let me ask you something. How many of you actually eat strawberries regularly, not just occasionally? Drop a comment and let me know. I'm curious if people realize how beneficial these berries really are. Let's jump ahead to the 2 to 3 week mark. This is where your brain starts saying thank you. Strawberries are one of the best foods for cognitive function and memory, especially as we age. The anthocyanins in strawberries cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in areas of the brain responsible for learning and memory. Studies have shown that people who eat berries regularly have slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who don't. One major study followed thousands of older adults for years and found that those who ate berries at least twice a week had significantly better memory scores. Their mental aging was delayed by up to 2.5 years. That's huge. After a few weeks of regular strawberry consumption, people often report feeling mentally sharper, more focused, and less foggy, especially in the afternoon when brain function typically dips. That's not placebo. That's your brain getting the antioxidant protection it needs. After about a month of eating strawberries daily, your blood sugar regulation improves noticeably. Now this surprises people because strawberries taste sweet, but they actually help stabilize blood sugar rather than spike it. Strawberries have a low glycemic index, which means they don't cause rapid blood sugar spikes. The fiber in strawberries slows down sugar absorption, giving you steady energy instead of the roller coaster of spikes and crashes. But here's where it gets really interesting. Strawberries contain compounds that actually improve your body's response to insulin. Better insulin response means better blood sugar control, which reduces your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that people who eat berries regularly have lower rates of diabetes. It's not a cure, but it's a powerful preventive tool that's available at any grocery store. At the 2-month mark, your skin health gets serious benefits. Strawberries are packed with nutrients that support skin from the inside out: vitamin C, antioxidants, and compounds that protect against sun damage. Vitamin C is crucial for collagen production. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin firm, elastic, and youthful. As we age, collagen production naturally slows down. That's why skin starts sagging and wrinkles form. But when you eat strawberries regularly, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to keep producing collagen efficiently. People who eat vitamin C-rich foods like strawberries tend to have healthier, more resilient skin. The antioxidants also protect your skin from UV damage. Now, this doesn't replace sunscreen, nothing does. But eating strawberries gives your skin an extra layer of internal protection against sun damage, pollution, and environmental stress. People who eat strawberries regularly often notice their skin looks more radiant, feels smoother, and shows fewer signs of aging over time. After 3 to 6 months of eating strawberries daily, your inflammation levels drop significantly. Chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire inside your body. You don't feel it directly, but it's damaging tissues and organs over time. Inflammation is linked to almost every major disease: heart disease, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, arthritis. When your body is constantly inflamed, everything works harder and breaks down faster. Strawberries are one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. The combination of antioxidants, vitamins, and plant compounds work together to cool that inflammatory fire. People who eat strawberries regularly often report less joint pain, less stiffness, better recovery after exercise, and just generally feeling more comfortable in their bodies. That's inflammation reduction at work. Now, before we go any further, let me pause for a second. If you're finding this valuable, if you're learning things about strawberries you never knew, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community here at The Comeback Years for people who want simple, practical health information that actually works. No miracle cures, no expensive supplements, just honest, science-backed tips about everyday foods that make a real difference. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's keep learning together. All right, let's keep going. After 6 months to a year of eating strawberries regularly, the long-term benefits really start stacking up. Your risk of developing certain cancers decreases. Now, strawberries aren't a cancer cure, and they're not a guarantee you'll never get cancer. But research consistently shows that people who eat berries regularly have lower rates of certain cancers, particularly digestive system cancers and breast cancer. The antioxidants, the anti-inflammatory compounds, the vitamins, they all work together to protect cells from the kind of damage that can lead to cancer development. Your eye health gets protection too. Strawberries contain vitamin C and antioxidants that help protect your retinas from oxidative damage. This reduces the risk of age-related eye problems like cataracts and macular degeneration. Vision is one of those things we completely take for granted until it starts declining. Protecting your eyes now with foods like strawberries could save you from serious problems down the road. Your digestive health improves as well. Strawberries contain both fiber and compounds that support beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome affects everything: digestion, immunity, mood, even weight management. When your gut bacteria are thriving, you feel better in ways you might not even connect to digestion. More energy, more stable mood, less bloating, better nutrient absorption. It all starts in the gut. Let's talk about practical stuff for a minute. How do you actually make eating strawberries a regular habit? Because they're seasonal, they go bad quickly, and they can be expensive when they're not in season. Here's what works. Buy them fresh when they're in season, usually spring and early summer. That's when they're cheapest and tastiest. Buy extra and freeze them. Frozen strawberries retain almost all their nutrients and work great in smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Wash them only right before you eat them, not when you bring them home. Excess moisture makes them spoil faster. Store them in the fridge in a single layer if possible, not piled up where they'll get crushed. Some people worry about pesticides on strawberries. They're often on the dirty dozen list of produce with higher pesticide residues. If that's a concern for you, buy organic when possible, or wash conventional strawberries thoroughly under running water. But here's the thing. The health benefits of eating strawberries, even conventional ones, far outweigh the minimal pesticide risk, especially if you wash them well. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. And don't worry about the sugar. Yes, strawberries contain natural sugar. But 1 cup of strawberries has only about 7 grams of sugar. That's less than a small apple. And unlike processed sugar, it comes packaged with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants. Your body processes natural sugar from whole fruit completely differently than processed sugar, unless you have a specific medical condition requiring strict sugar monitoring. Strawberries are not going to spike your blood sugar dangerously. Here's a question I want you to think about. What would it feel like to have sharper memory, better heart health, and more stable energy? And what if the solution was as simple and delicious as eating strawberries regularly? Let me share something personal. I started eating strawberries almost every day about 10 months ago, either fresh in the morning or frozen in smoothies. And honestly, I didn't expect dramatic changes. I just liked them and figured they were healthy. But after a few months, I noticed real differences. My mental clarity in the afternoon is way better. I used to hit this foggy wall around 3 p.m. Now I stay sharp through the evening. My skin looks healthier, more even tone, less dryness. And I genuinely feel like my immune system is stronger. I haven't had a cold in almost a year. I'm not saying strawberries fixed everything, but they fixed things I didn't even realize were problems. And they were so easy to add to my routine that there was literally no downside. Now let's address some common questions. Don't strawberries go bad too fast? They can, but if you store them properly dry, in the fridge in a single layer, they'll last several days. And freezing extras solves that problem completely. Can I eat them every day? Absolutely. Some people eat them daily, others a few times a week. Listen to your body and see what works for you. There's no upper limit unless you're eating ridiculous amounts. What about strawberry jam or dried strawberries? Fresh or frozen is always best. Jam has added sugar and loses nutrients during processing. Dried strawberries are fine occasionally, but they're more concentrated in sugar and calories. Stick with fresh or frozen when possible. How many should I eat? 1 cup is a good serving, about 8 medium strawberries. That gives you a solid dose of nutrients without overdoing calories or sugar. Before we wrap up, I want you to think about this. What's one small change you could make today that your body would still be thanking you for a year from now? For me, it was strawberries. For you, maybe it's the same. Or maybe it's something else. But the point is, health doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from the simplest additions, and eating strawberries regularly, that's about as simple and delicious as healthy habits get. Here's my challenge to you. Eat strawberries 4 to 5 times a week for the next 30 days. Pay attention to how you feel. Notice your energy, your mental clarity, your skin, your overall sense of well-being. I'm willing to bet you'll notice positive changes. And if you do, come back and let me know in the comments. I want to hear your stories. And if you're serious about building a healthier life with simple, proven habits that don't require a nutrition degree or a fortune, then you absolutely need to subscribe to the Comeback Years. We're not here to sell you expensive supplements or complicated protocols. We're here to show you that real health is simpler than the wellness industry wants you to believe. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join a community of people who are done with the hype and ready to actually take care of themselves. Because your health matters. And small daily choices like eating strawberries add up to massive results over time. Alright, that's it for today. Go grab some strawberries. Your body's gonna thank you. And I'll see you in the next one.